How would you feel if I told you your next flight delay could quietly cost you hundreds of dollars, and you wouldn't even realize it until it's too late? Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, right? But stick with me, because by the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly what's happening behind the scenes at airports, how airlines are changing the game in ways most people never notice, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself before it hits your wallet. And trust me, especially if you're over 50 or 60 and love to travel smart, this might be one of the most important things you hear this year. So let me ask you something. Have you ever been stuck at an airport, watching that departure board flip from on time to delayed, then delayed again, and suddenly your whole day is gone? Yeah, we've all been there. But what most people don't realize is that delays today aren't just inconvenient anymore. They're quietly becoming expensive traps. Oh, they've gotten really good at making it seem like it's just bad luck. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because a few years ago, a delay mostly meant wasted time, maybe a free snack if you complained enough. But today, a delay can trigger a chain reaction that hits your pocket in ways you never saw coming. Missed connections, rebooking fees, hotel costs, ride cancellations, price surges, and guess who ends up paying for all that? Yeah, you do. And the wild part is, airlines often don't even have to compensate you, depending on how they label the delay. Whether operational issues, unforeseen circumstances, you've heard those phrases, right? Those words are not random. They're strategic, and they decide whether you get help or you get nothing. Now, before we go deeper, quick favor. If you've ever had a crazy delay story, drop it in the comments below. I read them all, and honestly, some of you have been through wild situations. And if you're new here, this is Golden Age Travel Tips, where we break down the stuff airlines don't exactly advertise, so you can travel smarter, not harder. Now let's get back into it. Picture this. Sure, at the airport, everything's fine. You've got your coffee, maybe scrolling your phone, boarding time's coming up. Then boom, your flight has been delayed. No explanation, just delayed. And right there, in that moment, a clock starts ticking. Not just time, but money. Because what most travelers don't realize is delays often push you into higher cost scenarios. If you miss your connecting flight, the new ticket options might be way more expensive. If you need a hotel, prices near airports skyrocket fast. Even food at airports, way overpriced. It all adds up. And here's the part nobody talks about. Airlines use complex pricing systems that react to demand in real time. So when delays happen, and hundreds of passengers suddenly need new flights, prices go up instantly. Yeah, it's like surge pricing, just like ride apps. Except you're stuck with fewer choices. Now, I'm not saying airlines are evil, but they are businesses, and their goal is to maximize revenue. So when delays happen, they don't always rush to minimize your costs. They manage the situation in a way that works for them first. And if you don't know your options, you lose. Simple as that. Now, here's something that might surprise you some. Delays are actually more predictable than you think. Late incoming aircraft, tight turnaround schedules, overbooked routes. These things increase the chances of delays, and airlines know it. But they still schedule flights tightly because it keeps planes moving and profits high. So what does that mean for you? It means you have to play smarter. Always check your incoming aircraft before your flight. If it's already late somewhere else, chances are your flight will be too. Simple trick, but powerful. Now let's talk about something even bigger: hidden costs. Because delays don't just hit you immediately, they hit your plans. Your hotel booking, your tour reservations, your cruise departure, even your health if you're traveling long hours. Stress, lack of sleep, it all compounds. And that's why I always say travel smart means thinking ahead. Now, here's where things flip in your favor, because there are ways to protect yourself, and most people don't use them. Number 1, always book earlier flights in the day. Delays stack as the day goes on, so morning flights are way safer. Number 2, avoid tight connections. I know it looks good on paper, but one small delay and your whole trip collapses. Give yourself breathing room. Number 3, and this is huge, always know your airline's delay policy before you fly. Not after, because in the moment, you won't have time to figure it out. And airlines won't volunteer extra help unless you ask the right questions. Now let me tell you a quick story. One traveler, mid-60s, experienced flyer, got delayed overnight. Instead of waiting in line like everyone else, he called the airline immediately while standing at the gate. Got rebooked, secured a hotel voucher, and avoided the chaos completely. Same situation. Why? Information. That's it. Now, I told you at the beginning I'd give you something powerful, and here it is. The smartest move you can make starting today. Always have a backup plan before you even leave home. Yeah, I know it sounds simple, but almost nobody does it. Know the next available flights. Keep a list of nearby hotels. Even have a small emergency travel fund. Because when delays happen, and they will, you won't panic. You'll act, and that's the difference between a stressful trip and a smooth recovery. Now, here's the thing, travel today is changing fast. More passengers, tighter schedules, higher prices. Delays aren't going away. If anything, they're becoming part of the system. But that doesn't mean you have to lose. It just means you have to adapt. And that's what this channel is all about, giving you the edge most travelers don't have. So next time you see that word delayed on the screen, you won't just sit there frustrated. You'll know exactly what to do. And honestly, that feeling of control, that's priceless. If this opened your eyes even a little, hit that like button, share it with someone who travels a lot, and subscribe for more real-world travel strategies. And remember, your next delay doesn't have to cost you more, unless you let it.